Welcome to Doak Campbell Stadium, home to the Florida State Seminoles. And just listen to this crowd energy. For every Seminoles game, the war chant goes full throttle. And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Noles will kick this deep to start us off. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Now it's 2nd down here. Running back with the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle and uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Ahead. Big play. Moves the ball all the way to the plus 35.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The Hurricanes look to keep this drive moving. Off the RPO, caught to the right. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
The Canes with 1st and 10 here. Ball handed off. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Here's the option play. He'll pitch it. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Well, that is a textbook opening drive for this offense. Good job of blending the run with the pass. Had a little more success throwing the football, but when it became crunch time, they gave that ball to that running back, and he knows how to get the ball into the end zone.
And the point after is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First down here for this offense. There's the handoff. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Offense looking to throw the ball. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Looks left and finds his target there. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Past the 10. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And it's up and good. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Takes the handoff again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Their first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Going to pick up the third and short through the air. Makes a quick catch. Gets into space at the 50. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 42.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. The Hurricanes pick up enough for a first down here.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Ball handed to the running back. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
The Canes getting set on 1st and 10. Receiver in motion now. And they'll give it to the back. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Canes will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Canes.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? He'll hand it off. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. It's a quick shovel pass. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll run it here. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Well, Kirk, no surprise. You get these two teams on the field, and it's tight and competitive right to the finish.
Well, Chris, the last time these two teams met, remember, it came down to the wire, the very final few minutes. Sure hope we get another one like that today.
Back's got it again. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
The Noles are looking to keep this drive going. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on first down. Hit as he released it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And that one's picked off. What a play. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. At the 20, inside the 10. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Chris, not only the awareness to come up with the interception, but the speed and athletic ability on the return. I thought he was going to take it all the way back, but the offense just did enough to keep him out of the end zone.
Off the big play, they are pounding on the door here. 1st and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
Man, it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
And they get set now to try the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. And now the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Crossing the 35. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Getting close to midfield now. They bring him down to the 47.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Check. Here we go.
Toss play to the outside. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and some are two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Running a quarterback sneak here. And the defense rises up and stops him short on third down.
Well, I just thought that would be a foregone conclusion. Third down in inches, no problem. Quarterback sneak, first down. But no, the defensive line holds their point of attack and pushes him. It looked like no gain to me. It'll be fourth down in inches.
So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory.
Here we go.
As a design quarterback keeper. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
The Seminoles are going to keep this drive rolling. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's moving out of the pocket. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
The defensive end gets in there and comes up with a sack. They were in a 4-3, and the pass rush came off the edge and made a big play.
And sack sets up 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And tackled there by the defense.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch.
Here we go.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36. And the Seminoles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to make a big play downfield. Touchdown, Florida State. It was a foot race, and he won it.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Now they get set to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Offense is back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. And the runner takes off to his right. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And there's the handoff. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's got his man open downfield. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown for the U.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Going for a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped. Incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Important second down play coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. Oh, that one's picked off.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open. He just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Handoff to the back. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick it off to begin the second half. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. We get the second half started with the running play.
Well, the offense goes with a counter play here, and the defense does a pretty good job of slowing it down. Again, you got to be disciplined on defense. Just when you think they're running on the front side, they run that counter play, and you better be home on the back side.
Got it.
Second down after that previous play. And here's the handoff. breaks loose at the 40. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they've needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Send the back in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he throws his third interception of the day. And he's got some open field ahead. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. And he's finally tackled out the 2-yard line. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Receiver makes the catch. Touchdown, Hurricanes. This offense really clicking. Well, the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
With the PAT, it's a 3-touchdown lead, 35-14. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? The quarterback making some changes at the line. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for a deep completion. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. Touchdown, Seminoles. Made the defense look slow that time. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around them.
PAT cuts it to a 14-point game, 35-21. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's got it inside the 15. And they bring him down to the 32 after a solid return. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Finds an open target on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion sets up an important third down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Canes will line up to boot it away. And finally, we have a punt, the first of the game for either team. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. And the punt goes out of bounds. The officials now will mark the spot. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Snags the quick throw. The gain is good enough for a first down near the 38. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to make a play deep downfield. And the pass caught inside the 15. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Knowles.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in this football game.
Here's the point after attempt. The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Enough for a first down at the 37.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
And the back now goes in motion. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Here comes a handoff. Fights off a defender. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. And he'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a first down. The Hurricanes pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Caught quickly. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
They're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Breaking tackles. They pick up the first down, tackled at the 25.
It makes sense going for it here. You're kind of in that no man's land, depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you can go get a touchdown.
And the back gets the football. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there. Canes looking to cash in the red zone. Tight end goes in motion. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. And the Canes pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
The Hurricanes will have 1st and 10 here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Fighting off the tackler. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Well, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
They'll work the clock here with their running game. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field.
Easy.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
On the double. Lasso moves.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Ready.
Important 3rd down play coming up. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. The quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on 3rd down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off of that nice play.
And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back.
On the set.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down.
Lasso.
The shotgun handoff here. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line.
They've shown a number of their base run plays in the first half, so it's good to mix in the counter here in the second half, just in case the defense is starting to over-pursue. Keep an eye on if they pull that play again maybe later in this game.
Okay.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Deep shot caught right at the 10. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
Makes a quick grab. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Keeping it on the ground here.
With the defensive coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
That run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the defense takes a timeout to stop the clock with 28 seconds remaining. The Canes will send the punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. He's going to try to return the punt. And the returner will be brought down. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's hit as he throws it. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big 4th down stop.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's 4th down, you've got a good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him the ball game.
He's swarmed by the defense. But let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rival and get bragging rights. That's sweet, man.
Yeah, this one is a little bit different. I mean, this is a game you anticipate, you look